Guys, I am well and truly happy because I've said this a million times. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record. This year, we've not had good damage dealers. And don't get me wrong, MK1 Scorpion is not a game breaker. So I'm not going to use too many superlatives on him. But right now, he's doing far better than expected, far better than we thought at the beginning of his release. For the past week, guys, I've been doing a bunch of tests with different free artifacts. I've seen, obviously, that he can do well with Beta Club, he can do well with Raven and all of that. That's all good and nice, but we all know that's not what we're looking for. Of course, Raven already has a lot of characters that she can be matched with, and of course, only 0.00001% of the community has the Beta Club. So it doesn't make sense for me to just, okay, he's good with Beta Club and just rest on my laurels like that or just chill. So I have just been doing constant tests, and honestly, this is one of the best teams. I'm going to explain to you why this team works for him. First of all, we have the Flash, Justice League the Flash, who is only here to do two things: to potentially take the super move and to give us one extra hit. That extra hit is important because we want to be getting our hot spots during the match. By doing your basics, you are going to be getting hot spots, and those hot spots, when they explode, you apply dot on the opponent. It's all nice. But the major thing that we need is a damage boost from 400% later attack damage boost from Brainiac, and also his special 3. When you watch, if you look at the gameplay very, very closely, you're going to see that it is when he is on this hazard, that's when you are doing the most damage. The only issue is that this boss or your opponent will almost always be jumping. That's just the reality. They will almost always be jumping because, of course, fire is hot. So who wouldn't jump? I'm sure you would jump as well. I don't think there's any normal person that will stand. Although this AI, so well, let's not get too sidetracked. Anyways, AI will always be jumping. So what I found would seriously help is doing a combination of two specials. Then you do your basics, then do another combination of two specials. As from yesterday's video, you saw that I do the special 3, then immediately do the special 2, then do basics. The special 3, we apply the hazard. Special 2, we stun the opponent. And like I said, even if it doesn't stun the opponent, because you will see that there were sometimes that the stun did not work, but you are going to shake the opponent enough for you to engage them on basics, preventing them from jumping. That's the main aim. So you also notice that sometimes, like after doing this a lot at the beginning of the match, I don't know whether that's how the AI is programmed, that maybe after forcing them not to be able to jump for a long time, towards the end of the match, during the last 1 minute, you notice that AI was now just blocking on fire. So that could be on that approach that, okay, if you may not have to do the special 2 all the time, just be doing your special 3 and doing basics. But if you see the AI is jumping too much, you start with your special 2. But if the AI is quite dormant and is standing on top of the hazard, then you just do your special 3 and be doing basics. You will do more damage that way, because the time you are wasting to do special 2, you will get more damage. So I'm even sure the damage I did in this match can easily be exceeded. And mind you, I just have a level 9 kryptonite spear. Imagine those that have like 2 sets of active at level 10, level 10. This guy will probably do over 1 billion or something. So that's more than most characters can do. This is definitely more than Blue Beetle has done for me. I have the legendary Blue Beetle at 5 stars, and even with battle ranks, I think this is around the damage that he does with maxed out battle ranks. So you guys get the point on that. Anyways, enough about MK1 Scorpion. You guys have seen he's useful. It can be a very good cleanup if you are a free to play player. Now to another debate. On my Discord, I've had this debate with many people. We are talking about Raiden or what's his name? Quam, King of Atlantis, Aquaman. Who is a better match with your Raven to help you one shot, or to at the very least help you do the most damage? Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, Raiden is so OP and all of that. But one thing that I always take into account is that I always, when I look at any damage that is done, I'll say, okay, what is the minimum amount of supporting attack that this character is going to need to one shot? That's how you know character that is OP or not. So if you have two characters that can one shot, when you have a level 10 kryptonite spear as support, how do you know which one is better? You take it to level 5 and see which one still one shot. That's how you can tell the difference between both of them. Now for this match, I'm using Twin Blade, of course, on Raiden. I'm using level 9 Kryptonite Spear as support on classic Wonder Woman. And for my Raven, I'm having what was the name of God Killer? Yeah, because I know that normally this boss is very easy to see eye, but you guys know the story of my phone already. Even the easiest boss can interrupt me because the game freezes on my end. So I just to be safe and to get the most out of the match, I have that God Killer. Although you could argue that maybe if you have Zatanna's Puppet on Raven, because of that extra incoming damage, probably you could do better. I don't know. Probably that would help, but this is what I can do with the device I have. And what I've seen is that, yes, on single basic attacks, you will see numbers as high as 22 million or something around that range. So you will see numbers as high as that, but uh, it's there's some other things that are required basically for raiding to one shot. I have a level 6 twin blade. Level 6 twin blade with the level of attack I'm getting from my Kryptonite Spear is not nearly enough. Because level 6 twin blade gives you 60% armor pierce. And you only do that extra damage when you armor pierce. That would mean 40% of the time you are not armor piercing. That's 40% of the twin blade damage lost. So the higher your level of twin blade, the better your chances of one-shotting with this character. But guess what? With King of Atlantis Aquaman, that's not really needed because I have the level 6 twin blade on King of Atlantis Aquaman, and I am still able to one-shot. Okay, granted. It just occurred to me. I actually have maxed armor pierce on basics in talent for King of Atlantis Aquaman. So I agree that okay, there's some advantage there, but that's only on basics. The major damage that is coming into the match is from swipes. So on swipes, both him and King of Atlantis Aquaman are getting the same amount of armor pierce, 60% from swipes. So it's only on the basics that okay, I could get more from Aquaman. So you could argue that that helps. So my point at the end of the day is that yes, raiding is good, but you need more attack definitely. Apart from the fact that my armor pierce was not high enough, from everybody I've seen that have done well with raiding, like unless you guys can let me know somebody that with either a level 9 kryptonite spear or less, level 9 kryptonite spear or less, then level 6 twin blade or less, one shot 1.9 billion with Raven and raiding. So maybe that's possible. Maybe I just didn't play well enough to one shot in this match. So I would honestly concede to that. I'll be okay. But the thing is that King of Atlantis Aquaman, I don't even need the boss to be combo interruptible. With Raiden now, you actually need that boss to be combo interruptible, or you will need to use Zatanna's Puppet on Raven so that you can blind the boss at interval. So if you're fighting a boss like Catwoman that is not easy to see eye, you have a problem. But with King of Atlantis Aquaman, because of his tagging gameplay that works with Raven perfectly, it doesn't matter if the boss can be CI'd, if your phone is skipping or whatever, King of Atlantis Aquaman works. He's going to one shot. With a level 9 Kryptonite Spear, King of Atlantis Aquaman will one shot. Look at the basics. Even when I've gotten my 600% damage, I wasn't doing up to 20 million on my basics, just like I was doing with Raiden, but I'm still able to one shot. So it's just overall my experience from both of them. If I needed to one shot a match and you ask me to choose between Raiden and King of Atlantis Aquaman, 100% I'll pick him. His gameplay is better. He's guaranteed to one shot for you with decently leveled enough support artifact. And yeah, he just all around performs better. Raiden will need higher level artifacts. Like you need more than the 27k attack I had, and you need to have a high level twin blade, or you also have a more PS build on your raiding. So yeah, there are a lot that goes into that. That's my own experience. What I will do next after this video, I'm going to change my ratings build. But right now, like I said, my rating doesn't have more PS on talent. It's going to take me a long time. I have enough resources. I just don't have the time because it takes forever to get the values you want. So I would want epic armor PS, 24% armor PS. So yeah, it's going to take me a very long time. So I probably set some time out this weekend to just relax and just start going through it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Rebuild my rating. I'm still considering if he needs that fast attack because I have him with fast attack, and it seems, as I'm talking about rating now, with fast attack, it seems it's not still taking enough of the boss's power. So I'm still contemplating if he actually needs that fast attack. I will have to rewatch my videos and watch the power drain and see how much power is draining on fast attacks and see if it actually works. So if I realize that it doesn't need fast attacks, I'm going to remove fast attack from Raiden and just go full armor PS, full attack, then try again and see how it performs. Anyways, that is going to be on another solo raid that I probably have a better level of artifact and I'll probably one shot on that. If you enjoy my videos, guys, smash the subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one.